Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great. If you see my face for the very first time, I am Susanita Efe. You guys, I posted a video a few days ago where I was talking about questions you have to answer as a foreigner before going on a date in Germany, and I kind of talked about online dating a little bit. As I was going through the comments, I saw a particular comment, you guys, that really got my attention. And the person said, I'm sure it's a lady because it's a lady's name. The person said, online dating is trash. And honestly, I couldn't agree more. Yes, you guys. Because if you are, there is a difference between dating online and meeting people online. Like you can meet people via Facebook, you can meet people via Instagram, you can meet people via Twitter. Is it like different? They have different platforms where you can meet people online. But when it comes to online dating, like as the name sounds, online dating, like that, it's for that specific purpose. But today, I don't know, like, I think people don't really use it for the purpose that it was. I think the people who had the idea of online dating, they had an idea, I don't know, but like the name itself, dating, people don't really see it that way anymore. Like people just want to like they catch you via an online dating app or an online dating website and they just want to like meet you just they just want to like after that bye. That is what like that is how it seems now to me because like you meet people and 9 out of 10 is like they don't know what they're looking for. Let me just say this, you guys, I have met a lot of people during the course of my online dating. I wouldn't call myself a professional online dater, but I would say this: I am conversant with online dating very very well, honestly. Like I've had relationships from online dating, and yeah, so I would say I am conversant with online dating, and I started online dating as far as I can remember. It's like since 2008. Yeah, that's as far as I can remember. So I know what's up when it comes to online dating. And seriously, you guys, even as at then, I think it was as at then it was way better compared to how it was today. Then at least you put your whole, it's like an interview. You put a whole lot of information there, the colors you like, the colors you don't like, what not. You put a lot of things there. But like today, all you do is like people just put their picture, no information even, and just the faces. You don't even know anything about the person. You only know, even now they don't they show you the location of the person, and now they also have travel mode. The person just comes to your area and then you get to see them, and you are like, now it's even more like exhausting compared to how it was back in the days. But now, my point is, you get to meet a lot of people online, you guys. Like, you meet the good, the bad, and the ugly. Honestly, like, you meet a lot of crazy people. And I don't understand. Is it that some people just, they have no intentions, no plan, they are just time wasters? Yeah. Some people are just time wasters and they just sit behind their phone, behind their computer, and they just want to waste your time. All I am going to say is that, ladies, we really need to be careful because if be careful, not like in a scary way, but like just don't waste your time with somebody who is not going anywhere. I have come to like put all this on when because I've been dating online for a very long time. I kind of categorize people and somehow I easily identify them and I've placed them in a category. So I'm going to share the category with you guys. That is what I do to protect myself so I don't really waste my time. Aside closing my leg, opening my eyes, and opening my ears, I've also gotten some kind of tips and trick that I use to identify people quickly, and that really saves me a lot of time and I don't get to waste my time. Yeah, so I'm going to share it with you guys. The number one is the ghosters. You guys, these are the people that I call them the ghosters. And the reason I call them the ghosters, just like the name implies, they ghost you. They'll be chatting with you, they'll be talking with you nicely, they'll talk to you nicely. You get to meet maybe the first date or the second date, and then all of a sudden you hear nothing from them. Maybe after 2 weeks or after 3 weeks, they come out of the blue and then, hey, what's up? How are you doing? And I'm like, are you serious? Block, delete. Straight up. I don't even waste my time to like go over if we have been talking for like a month and we get to meet each other, maybe the first date, and somehow we plan the second date, and all of a sudden you just go, and from nowhere you come back. Are you all right? Ploop ploop, block, delete. I don't even waste my time. So when people are like, "Oh, he ghosted me," he ghosted. Sometimes most of these people who ghost you, sometimes men. I think from my own experience, they go and come back. They go, they come back, and then they go again. So me, when you go once, when you ghost me one time, don't come back. Remain ghosted. Just stay there. Don't come back, because when you come, I won't even entertain you. First of all, I won't entertain you, and block. That is what the block button is there for. That what are you waiting? Delete. No need entertaining people that are going to waste your time. So that is one category. The next category is, I call them the rushers. The reason I call them the rushers, these are the ones, they don't want to chat with you. They don't even want to know where you are from. They just see your picture, they like it, and then they want to meet you in person. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, you want me to just stand up from my house, my humble abode, take 1 hour to put my makeup, take 1 hour to the location that we are supposed to meet, spend 2 hours on the date, and take 1 hour back. You guys, how many hours is that? 5 hours. So you want me to just waste 5 hours, but you can't spend 1 hour chatting with me. You can't spend 1 hour talking with me on the phone, but you want me to just waste 5 hours. You know, men, they just take their bath, they wear their clothes, and they're out of the house. It's so easy. But it's not like that for most women. I know there are women who go to dates without wearing makeup, and there are women who go to dates with very mild makeup, and they just put powder, and then they go, like, to each their own, you know. But like someone like me, I like to, the way you see my face on my picture, that is how I like to meet you. I don't want to meet you differently, so I take my time. It's not like I wear like something like this, but like I try to like look like how I look on my picture, you know. You don't want to wear makeup and you're going to see a person on the very first day, and then you go without makeup. It's going to get confused. So at least look the same how you look on your picture. That's just it. Anyways, that just by the way. So the rushers, you guys, they just want to rush everything. They cannot spend 1 hour on the phone with you. They cannot even spend time texting with you, but they just want to meet you, like papa papa papa. They just want to rush, and I'm like, no, pump your brake, man. Pump your brake. Take some time to like chat with me. And many a times, you guys, those rushers, when you take time to chat with them for a couple of weeks, you realize that mm-mm, they would say something or do something or like write something or voice out something that you realize that this person is not for me. It will save you the time. I would rather stay at the comfort of my home and be chatting with you on the phone and discover that we are not even a match than for me to waste 5 hours to go and realize that um you are not the right, like we are not on the same, we are not on the same level mentally. I know people would also say that, oh, it's better to quickly meet, and then you just realize pap that this person is not okay for you, or you guys don't even match or whatnot. But I also, sometimes from what people write, I know people can lie, people can be professional liars behind their computer or with text message. People can lie a lot, which I've also had experiences. I remember one time I was talking to a guy, I saw his picture and everything, and when we met in reality, you guys, I think they call that catfishing, or what, I think it's catfishing, that's what they call it. Like when you're talking with somebody and then you get to meet a person in reality and you're like, please, I think I'm supposed to meet with your grandson and not you. Excuse me, I think I'm supposed to have a date with your grandchild. Yeah, I had that experience one time, and the person was like, oh, I had those pictures on there, they are just my younger picture. Ah, but no, those are some of the things that I don't even want to waste my time doing. So let's chat, let's talk on the phone, let's do some video calling, and let's see each other where. Don't just write me today and expect me to go on a date with you the next day. No, don't do that, ladies. Like me, I would save myself that stress, oh, because I know when I'm going on a date, I take my time to give myself some face beat, and it's just too much for me. So let me be on the comfort of my let me be in the comfort of my home, and let's talk a little bit, at least a week or two, and then before we at least go out. And many a times within the course of the conversation, you just know that, Benny, my friend, no, 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 no. I wish you good luck, huh? The third category, you guys, I call them the confused ones. And this ones, if you are not careful, you yourself, you are going to get confused. You know why? Because you talk to them as long as you want, maybe for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then finally, when they ask that you guys should get to meet, you get to meet them. You plan for a second date, you meet, you plan for a third, you meet, and then you plan for fourth date, maybe you meet, and that is when they're going to go like, you know what, I don't really know what I'm looking for. Excuse me? Like, we've been talking for like 4 months, and now you're telling me that you don't know what you're looking for. Thank you very much. God, I thank you, Holy Spirit. I thank you, Jesus. I just dodged that bullet. I wish you a nice life. All the best. Bye bye. Like they would chat with you for as long as you let them. As long as you let them, you go for dates, they'll buy you things, they'll be nice to you. They'll like you see that they are like, how do I call it? They are like the perfect people, but just the shadow of the perfect person. Yeah, that's how the confused ones, that's how they play. They are like perfect, they're just like the shadow. I don't really know how to put it, but I know you guys are getting what I'm trying to say. So like they would waste your time, and at the end of the day, they will tell you that you're confused. After 6 months, after 7 months, then they will tell you that they are confused. They don't know what they're looking for. So be careful. Be careful, you guys. That's from my own experience. That's what I'm telling you guys. If you are not careful, you think that, oh, I have met Mr. Right. I have met the one. But just be careful. Make sure you find out what people are looking for easily. You know, I tell ladies, like, I'm like, girl, I am not ashamed to ask a man what he's looking for. I am not ashamed. If a man is not ashamed to ask me to go to bed with him on the first date or on the second date or on the third date, I am not ashamed to ask him what he's looking for, because it's not going to make me look desperate. And that's what some people, that sometimes some ladies get, that you confuse that, oh, if I ask a man what he's looking for too early, it's going to look like I'm desperate. No. Know what you want. Like, don't waste your time. Like, as I told you guys, like 6 months gone, 7 months gone, and then that's when you're asking, what are we doing? No, time is too precious. And then after 7 months, it goes like, I don't know what I'm looking for. You just played yourself. You just wasted 6 whole months of your life that you're never going to get back. So earlier the better. What's up? Oga, what are you looking for? Tack, tack, tack. No, it's earlier the better, so you know where you stand. So the next category, you guys, are the smooth talkers. This type of men, they are so smooth. Like, you guys will start chatting, you guys will start talking nice, and all of a sudden they start from nowhere. They will just start calling you pet names like sweetheart, sunshine, my baby, my darling, my one and only. One time, let me just quickly share this story with you guys. One time, I remember I was talking to this guy, and we had planned to meet and all that. He will call me, we'll talk, what's up, we'll just chat. And just, I think 2 days before our date, he called me and was like, sweetheart. And I was like, excuse me? Oh, thank you very much, but I would appreciate if you address me by my name. And guess what? He blocked me. He blocked me. And I was so happy because I dodged that bullet. He just made the line shorter. He just made the line shorter. Can you imagine? Like, so I'm like, if you're calling me baby, sweetheart, darling, now what are you going to call me when we are in a relationship? When we become exclusive, what are you going to call me? So I don't understand. I think maybe men, they do that. Like, let me not just say this. I don't know why they do that. Okay, I don't know why some men, why they do that. Why they decide to want to call you some pet names and all that even before they get to know you. You don't even know if I'm sweet or bitter. So why are you calling me sweetheart? Please. So the smooth talkers, just watch out for them, because from my experience, those ones, when they start calling you pet names, those are the ones that they would want to go with the flow, because they are calling you baby already. So you don't know where you stand. They've not told you to be their girlfriend, but now they are calling you baby, they are calling you sweetheart. If you are not careful, you are going to get confused, and you will be dating yourself thinking you are dating someone. Because officially, it's not going to ask you that, he's not going to tell you that he wants a relationship, he's not going to tell you anything. But like, because he's calling you all those pets name already, if you are not smart enough, you're going to get confused, and then you think that, oh, you guys are dating, whereas you're dating yourself. So I don't play that at all. Call, I have a name. My father gave me a name. So call me by my name. Wait, when we are exclusive, then you can give me all the pet name that you want to give. No wahala. But so long we are not even dating yet, we've not even met each other. You're calling me sweetheart. No. So you guys, the next category, I call them the professional chatters. This ones, oh my god. Woo, they will write to you in a way that, you know, the way King Solomon, if you are a Christian and you read the Bible, you saw how King the book, the songs of Solomon, how the texts are written in a very sweet, nice way. The professional chatters, they will test you, even like they will test you, they will chat with you, in the morning. They will be the first to send you a message. They will send you sweet and lovely messages. At night they will be the last to send you sweet messages. But guess what, you will chat with them for a whole 1 year and they will never get to meet you. This ones, many at times, I think these ones is either they are married or they have a serious relationship going on. They are just using you as a side release, just to ease stress, or just to discard whatever they are going through. So these professional chatters, you guys, I easily identify them, because if you've been talking to me for 1 month and you've never mentioned a thing, not, let me not even say 1 month, like 2 weeks, 2 weeks to 3 weeks, and you've never mentioned a thing of like, oh, let's meet or whatnot, you are a professional chatter. Because listen, men know what they want. So if a man really likes you and really wants to meet you, after 2 weeks, or maybe after talking to you a week, he's going to like try to want to find out when you're free, where he can slot himself in. But you cannot be talking to me for 1 month and then you've never said anything like, oh, let's meet. Are you all right? You think I'm here to play? Come on, be going. The last one, I call them the inconsistent ones. These men, they are never consistent, even with their chatting. Never consistent. You guys, this kind of men are the men that they will chat with you today. You guys will talk nice, you enjoy the conversation, and then tomorrow you will hear nothing from them. And the next day, like the following day, they'll write you again. And 2 days later, you hear nothing from them. And sometimes also these inconsistent ones, they'll plan a date with you, and a few hours to the date, you will just like, normally what I do is a few hours to the date, I always like write people to be sure, to confirm if we are meeting or not. So don't let me waste 1 hour of makeup and then you write me that we are not meeting. If I catch you. So you guys, I try to like confirm like a few hours before. I don't want to be on the road and then you call me to say that, oh, I'm so sorry, my boss gave me an extra hour and I can't make it. No, I don't do that. I write like 2 or 3 hours before to confirm. Inconsistent ones are the ones that 2 hours before your date, they'll cancel. And they're not going to call you to cancel. You'll be the one to like write them and be like, hey, what's up? Are we still meeting? And they'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I was meaning to call you. Okay, do you have a wristwatch? You have a clock on your phone? You were meaning to call me and it's 2 hours to the time. So you see, this kind of people, they are so inconsistent. And then they would be hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. Listen, if a person is doing hot and cold with you, just know that like you are nothing to him. Like he's not taking you serious, or he have other 5 people and he has to ration everybody. And maybe he's rationing 5 women at the same time. And before he gets to you, time has passed. Don't let no man ration you, okay? Just be smart enough. If a man is acting hot and cold, and you guys are not even in a relationship yet, like you're just in the chatting phase or dating phase and is doing hot and cold, Oga, come and be going. Clear the space for other people to come in. Don't waste my time. So you guys, these are just my own category, and these are just my own categorization. Should I call it that way? Does that make any sense? This is just how I categorize people when I'm dating online. This is just my own experience when it comes to online dating, and I just feel like I should share it with you guys. I know 1 or 2 of you have also an experience, and if you feel like, let us know down in the comment section below. Is it just me, or you also have the same experience? If you do, let me know. Drop a comment or two, some tips and tricks how we women or men as well can also identify time wasters, so we don't waste our time. And I'm also going to say this, ladies, In Berlin, you get to meet people as online than in reality. So that's just my own experience. So, but don't, as the saying goes, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't just depend solely on online dating. Go out there, okay? Go out there, join some teams, go to the gym, go to church, go to some events. Like, just put yourself out there, okay? Don't just sit in your apartment and be swiping left and right, left and right. Listen, you are going to swipe left until your pointer will become numb. Like, you won't have any more feelings in your hand from swiping, or one day you'll be swiping and then your whole hand will fly away because you're swiping. Listen, don't just depend solely on online dating. Try to go out there, okay? Meet people, mingle. All right, if you're in the university, try to join some clubs. I know Facebook today, they have a whole lot of groups where you can also interact with people. Try other options. Don't just depend solely on online dating, else you would give up on dating. Hmm? Okay. All right, you guys, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you got to this point, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And make sure you love yourself. Okay, love yourself. Remember this: if you don't love you, who will? See you guys in my next video. Ciao.